Jennings Excavating Incorporated, West Virginia's quality excavating and construction company. Dedicated to performance, Jennings offers complete turnkey services utilizing the right people and equipment for each job. With our experience, equipment, safety record, and dedication, we make even the most challenging projects a reality. Call Jennings Excavating today at 304-892-4425.
The Big Daddy, love the wedgie, breadsticks, hoagies, hot and freshy, cheesy bread, and chicken wings, and Fox's Pizza makes me swing.
Get the triple play meal deal. 21 cut Big Daddy pizza, breadsticks, and a Pepsi 2-liter, all for $20.
What does a fox eat? Fresh.
The crew at the Kingwood Walmart would like to thank the citizens of Preston County and our surrounding area for making us the one-stop shop for all your needs. Come in and see what's new for the upcoming lawn and garden season and stock up with what you need for those graduation parties, summer campfires, and family celebrations. If we don't have what you need on our shelves, go to walmart.com and we will have it shipped to the store for free pickup or right to your home. Always, we thank you for shopping at your hometown Kingwood Walmart.
The Garage, your domain, where a wall full of tool stacks holds the stories of past projects, where the utility light hangs like a loyal friend. So when you have to make the trip for parts, you want to make it fast. Just order your parts online at advanceautoparts.com. You can pick them up in-store in just 30 minutes, then get right back to doing what you love. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back to the garage.
Advance Auto Parts, 318 East Main Street in Kingwood.
Preston Memorial Hospital offers 4 locations in Preston County to complete your laboratory tests. Our friendly, qualified staff is happy to serve you in Kingwood, Reedsville, Fellowsville, and now our newest location in Brewston Mills at the Brewston Mills Medical Center, where no appointment is necessary as walk-ins are welcome on Mondays from 7 to 5, Tuesdays through Thursday from 7 to 3:30, and 7 to 11 on Fridays. For directions or questions, give us a call at 304-379-1103.
From a simple switch, troubleshooting a problem, a new service, to that backup generator that you'll need in times of emergency, Blake Electric can handle all your electrical needs. They have the experience and knowledge to do it professionally and safely and do the job right the first time.
All right, we're back for the third game of today's quadruple, I guess you would say, 4-game set. All championship games here at Preston High School. And today in the A division, we're down to the bigger kids now, the 5th and 6th graders of the Grasshopper League. We have the Valley Cougars against the Tear Outta Hilltoppers for the championship of the A division. Steve, we've seen...
That's right, it's the senior division.
Senior division.
As it were. And you're going to see some really good basketball, some fine performances by these two teams, Terry. They were dominant in the regular season, and we've got kids here with some real skills and some real basketball talent, and they're going to showcase it here on the big floor right at the end of the season and hope to bring home a championship. I think the most dominant team in the girls A division this year has definitely been Valley. But take nothing away from the Hilltoppers. They're making a good run here, and they'd like nothing better than to get what I would think would have to be a mini upset to take the championship trophy away from the team that's been on the hunt for it since the opening tip of the season.
Well, the Hilltoppers are the home team tonight, and they have a big advantage. It looks like they have some pretty big girls on this team, and it's going to be tough for the Lady Cougars. They're going to have to be quicker and a little faster to win this ball game. So we're going to go down on the floor to the announcers and let them do the starting lineups.
All right, Terry, we are just about set to go. Game 3 of the 4-game set. And the Terra Alta Hilltoppers and the Valley Cougars, the Lady Cougars, taking the floor now and ready to rock.
Looks like Kristen Lamka will jump center here. And that was against Schillenberg. Terrata in the whites will be the home team here in this championship game. Shot way from the outside. Rebound comes down to but a steal on the play by Lamka, scores the first 2 points of the ball game. And the press hurting the Cougars so far. Lamka with another steal and a fight down on the floor between her and Marley Phillips, who's starting for the Cougars. Emily Helms starting for the Cougars. And Graham Seipolt. Cameron also for the Cougars.
This will be a physical contest the whole way, Terry.
Phillips drives it all the way into the paint, scores it! Big basket by Marley Phillips on a runner. Ties this contest up.
Barely 1 minute going, and they've set the tone. Tough defense, and Valley with a takeaway.
But back comes the Eagles.
Ball out right in front of the Hilltopper bench. And Valley trying for the long pass there, intercepted at midcourt, taken away by
that was
number 54.
Yeah, White.
Ella White. They'll stack it up under the glass and go to work here.
Felton got it in to put a shot up on the rim. Good. And that was number 3, Paige Lockery.
4-2, and that ball tipped out of bounds.
The Lady Cougars are having a hard time with this press, getting the ball up the floor that the Hilltoppers have put on. What to call a reach-in foul on White, her first personal. She was guarding Emily Schillenberg.
That's going to be a matchup throughout the game here, as those two know each other well, and they're going to play hard. And I think they enjoy that contest, sort of a one-on-one within the 5-on-5 game.
Good job by Weimer to get the ball down low on the blocks. Shot went up just a little strong. The ball turns over to the Hilltoppers. Rebound in there by the Hilltoppers. Fight for the basket, and out of there with the loose ball is number 15, Marley Phillips, and she's fouled.
A couple of second chance opportunities for Tara Alda that didn't quite get up to the rim. And they're going to put the pressure on full court here.
Good defense with a steal and a battle down on the floor. Kristen Lampka all over the ball down low. Creates the tie-up, possession error to the Lady Cougars.
No slack being given either way here. And now the Cougars able to break the pressure at half court.
This shot leads to a run out the other way. And Emily Weimer is not going to let her go in easy.
They know the danger
that,
they know the danger that White presents, and they're going to get a body on her and make her go to the line, not give her an easy layup if they can possibly prevent it.
Puts White to the line at the 3:19 mark in this contest, first period. Banks home the second free throw.
1 of 2, and we go back to work here with Tara Alda leading 5-2 now.
Reach-in foul on Michaela Felton. It's her first personal. That was over on the far sidelines. Schillenberg will inbounce. She's looking, try to get the ball into Phillips. Phillips driving down the lane with a shot. And she's going to go to the charity stripe. Foul called on 54 White. I believe that's her second personal.
Yeah, and the importance of this early, Terry, one advantage that Valley does have is they're deeper on the bench. Despite having fewer players, they've got, I think, a little better matchup as we get into that 6, 7, 8 area. And so if they can create opportunities to get some of the Hilltoppers in foul trouble early on, that may bring them a little bit of an advantage on the floor.
A good rebound underneath by Schillenberg. She gets the ball over to Phillips. Phillips drives down, finds a wide open Seipolt, who missed the layup. Now we get a tie up. And it looks like it's going to stay. No, it's going to turn over to the Hilltoppers. So Seipolt had a good look at the basket from a good pass from Phillips.
And the Cougars have got to be able to take advantage of every one of those.
Wide open on the blocks, and they got the ball down low to her. That's Paige Lockery. She scores her second basket. She was set up tight on the blocks, and they looked for her, found her, and the bank was in.
Yeah, Lockery knows where her bread and butter is on the floor, and she is a good defensive player and doesn't get pushed around, but when she can come down here and get set up and just allow the offense to kind of rotate around her, when they find her open, she's going to be money in the bank.
Scramble for the ball right in front of the bench. Tie up. Good hustle by number 23, Izzy Alexander, for the Hilltoppers. Get that ball back. Lamka with the ball out front. They surround her, a tie-up. Possession error to the Cougars with 1:53 and a quarter. A low-scoring first quarter. A lot of defense being played by both teams, Steve. Active hands everywhere. And a good press being put on by the Hilltoppers, which has really stymied the Cougars. Drive all the way into the basket by Seipolt. Resulted in no points and a tie-up. Ball goes over to, back to Terauda.
They got around Paige Lockery that time, broke the press, and had a real opportunity because she had stopped and was defending out on the wing instead of back inside, where she would have been, I think, more effective.
Got the ball into Seipolt, down low. She's fouled. And Cameron Graham Seipolt will go to the line for the Cougars with a chance to get this game just a little bit closer at the end of the first period.
And again, same thing we've seen in the first two contests. Both these teams struggling somewhat from the free throw line.
Ball out to the Hilltoppers, 1:30 remaining in this first period. Call against Seipolt for a reach. White dribbles in to take a shot. Going to get tagged for a travel by official Joey Blaney. Here comes Weimer. Weimer, I think, is one of the better little guards. It's going to come up here for, she'll be playing for West Preston next year. Very quick, can handle the ball fairly well, Steve.
Yeah, does a nice job bringing it up and sees the court very well.
Boy, the shot just would not go down. It was in and out by Seipolt. would have really helped tighten the score up. Cougars with a press of their own, causing some turnovers. But off the bank.
Paige
Number 3,
Lockery.
Paige. Coast to coast. Nice drive that time by Phillips.
Half a minute to go here in the period.
Substitutions, 54. Shayla Brandt in the game. Now for the Cougars.
Plenty of time for the Cougars to work here. And ring-a-ding-ding.
Out of control, Cameron Seipold somehow stuck that basket.
Yeah, stuck that in the basket is the best way to put it. That's exactly what she did.
Oh, I don't know how she even got it up there.
I'm not sure if you ask her that she would know how she got it up there, but just a nice move, good instinct to score the ball when she was in close with an opportunity. And now the Hilltoppers back the other way with 1.8, just under 2 seconds on the clock. And they're able to answer from the line with the clock stopped and get 1 of 2.
Oh, big putback at the buzzer by Paige Lockery. Just towered over on the rebound and just laid it back up and in. So that's going to end the scoring here in the first period as the Terrata Hilltoppers lead by a score of 12-7 over the Valley Cougars. We'll be back right after these commercial breaks with more action here in the A Girls Championship game. Jennings Excavating Incorporated, West Virginia's quality excavating and construction company. Dedicated to performance, Jennings offers complete turnkey services utilizing the right people and equipment for each job. With our experience, equipment, safety record, and dedication, we make even the most challenging projects a reality. Call Jennings Excavating today at 304-892-4425.
What does a fox eat?
The Big Daddy, love the wedgie, breadsticks, hoagies, hot and freshy, cheesy bread, and chicken wings, and Fox's Pizza makes me swing.
Get the triple play meal deal. 21 cut Big Daddy pizza, breadsticks, and a Pepsi 2-liter, all for $20.
What does a fox eat?
Fresh.
The crew at the Kingwood Walmart would like to thank the citizens of Preston County and our surrounding area for making us the one-stop shop for all your needs. Come in and see what's new for the upcoming lawn and garden season and stock up with what you need for those graduation parties, summer campfires, and family celebrations. If we don't have what you need on our shelves, go to walmart.com and we'll have it shipped to the store for free pickup or right to your home. Always, we thank you for shopping at your hometown Kingwood Walmart.
The Garage, your domain, where a wall full of tool stacks holds the stories of past projects, where the utility light hangs like a loyal friend. So when you have to make the trip for parts, you want to make it fast. Just order your parts online at advanceautoparts.com. You can pick them up in-store in just 30 minutes, then get right back to doing what you love. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back to the garage.
Advance Auto Parts, 318 East Main Street in Kingwood.
Preston Memorial Hospital offers 4 locations in Preston County to complete your laboratory tests. Our friendly, qualified staff is happy to serve you in Kingwood, Reedsville, Fellowsville, and now our newest location in Brewston Mills at the Brewston Mills Medical Center, where no appointment is necessary as walk-ins are welcome on Mondays from 7 to 5, Tuesdays through Thursday from 7 to 3:30, and 7 to 11 on Fridays. For directions or questions, give us a call at 304-379-1103.
From a simple switch, troubleshooting a problem, a new service, to that backup generator that you'll need in times of emergency, Blake Electric can handle all your electrical needs. They have the experience and knowledge to do it professionally and safely and do the job right the first time.
All right, we're back for second quarter action here at the Castle here in Preston County as we're looking at the A championship game between the Terrata Hilltoppers and the Valley Cougars. Hilltoppers on top 12-7. Steve, been an interesting first quarter.
Yeah, indeed it has, Terry. As we kind of update things here and get set for second quarter action, you're looking at 2 teams here that know each other well, that have battled before, and it's an extension of those regular season battles that you're seeing here today. I think the performance by the Hilltoppers has been a little above the pay grade here thus far. They've been pretty efficient and pretty opportunistic, taking advantage of mistakes when Valley has made them. And now for the Cougars, they've just got to get back on track, and right there you see the way for them to do it.
Kaylee Weimer. She has speed and she has agility. You don't want to leave her a wide open lane to the basket, which she just proved that by running it out all the way in. 12-9 in favor of the homestanding Hilltoppers. Weimer back out, dribbles with the left and the right hand, trying to set the offense for the Cougars. Looking for a way to get inside again. No one else is moving. They're kind of leaving it up to Weimer to move this offense, and now a turnover leads to the Hilltoppers getting the ball down in their territory.
Definitely not enough motion in the offense that time, but they didn't pay a price for it yet, although playing kind of fast and loose with the ball down there.
They find Seipold open, and she scores! Good job by Marley Phillips to get that ball out and quickly down floor to Seipold, who scores the basket for the Cougars.
And we finally get a stop and play after 3 full trips up and down the floor.
And we're down to a 1-point game, Steve. 12-11. Back come the Cougars. Seipold driving hard to the basket. Gets the ball tipped away from her. Good defensive play.
Yeah, double team that time. She tried to penetrate and probably needed a little help over there someplace else to go with the ball.
Turnover back to the Cougars with 4:21 remaining in this second period.
Paige Lockery kind of caught out on an island there by herself, not the position that she likes to be in. Not afraid to handle the ball, but we get a tie up at midcourt here.
No, they're going to call personal foul on number 22 of the Cougars. That was Julia Phillips. Called her for a reach. I thought that was a pretty good tie-up.
Yeah, that looked like a nice aggressive move defensively, and that she just got in there and tied the ball up, but official says no.
Back come the Hilltoppers. Shot taken, rebound. Here come the Cougars. Back once again, and just back and forth action is one team will get a strip and then the other team gets a strip. A lot of defense being played. Smaller lineup now for the Hilltoppers in the game right now.
And I think Valley was trying to make that happen earlier by creating situations where they could possibly get some of the bigger girls on the Hilltopper squad in some foul trouble and maybe go down the bench a little bit. But they haven't really been able to take much advantage of the fact that the Hilltoppers are substituting, Terry.
Another shot on the glass by Seipold. Rims out, but a battle underneath. Ball taken away by the Cougars, and a bank shot made by, looked like 54, Shayla Brandt.
And that gives the Cougars their first lead at 13-12 with 3 minutes and 34 seconds, 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining.
Good job that time by Marley Phillips to keep that ball alive on the rebound, and she kicked it right back out to Shaylee, and a nice bank shot.
And that was quite a physical battle going on under the basket down there. These two teams are mixing it up right now, and the officials are letting them play pretty hard. You have to wonder if in the second half that may change a little bit, but so far we don't see any sign of it.
Well, the Valley girls, the Cougars came back with 6 points in the second quarter. Tighten this game up, take the lead, 13-12. Paige Lockery the only one scoring for the Hilltoppers here in that second quarter, Steve. They had a commanding 10-7 lead, not commanding, but a 10-7 lead in that first period, but could only muster 2 points in the second period.
Yeah, I think adjustments defensively that were made paid off.
So far.
So far, but still 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the half, and I think coming out of the timeout, you're going to see some additional adjustments made the other way.
Now, officials questioning as to, I think they're going to go back to a 1-and-1 situation here, maybe. Yep, now they change again.
Now we're going to the other end of the floor.
Okay. They'll get it right here in a minute. It's going to put White on the line for the Hilltoppers for 1-and-1.
Opportunity to tie or take the lead. First one on its way, and it'll rattle home. And we're all knotted up at 13 now. Nothing tentative about that shot, Terry.
Nope. Bank is open. Seipel just driving all the way, and she's going to take a shot short, just off the front of the iron. And a steal by Weimer, and Weimer's pushing the ball hard up floor. She goes up with the shot, gets fouled, and we'll go to the strike.
I like the mindset that Weimer brings to the game. She is very, very quick. She knows who she's matching up against and knows whether or not she can get a step or half a step on them, and has a good sense of not just where she's at on the floor, but also where her teammates are at on the floor. And when she drives that to the basket, she's going to make something happen one way or another.
Coach Rod Liston will have her working on her free throws, and they're off time. Ball out of bounds. Tipped out. Cougars will take over. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go before halftime. They're going to call an offensive foul on Graham Seipold. Her second foul. Used the forearm just a little bit too much that time.
Yeah, officials are going to overlook a little bit of guarding yourself or creating space for yourself, but when that arm gets extended out away from the body, that whistle's going to blow every time.
Phillips with a rebound, and then I think she should. The one thing I was seeing about the Cougars, they need to get that ball back into Weimer's hands as soon as possible. Forwards are trying to take the ball up the floor when they got a perfectly good guard to get it to. Once again.
You know, and you can't come headlong into that two-person trap there.
No.
Over in front of the scorer's table. They're going to stop you every time, and they're going to take the ball away from you more than 50% of the time.
Now the ball's in Weimer's hands. She'll bring it up court, crosses the timeline, sets up with 2 minutes here in the half. And a shot down on the far blocks. I wasn't sure if that was 15 or 40. And we'll give it to Phillips. Tap, tap, no go. And a tie up on the floor. Ball just laid up on the back of the iron. Just stood there for a second. Didn't want to drop in, rolls off. 15-14, tight contest. Hilltoppers with the ball. Shot taken, made over there by number 5 for the Hilltoppers, Kristen Lamke.
A seesaw battle here now as we wind down inside the last minute and a half.
Ball tipped out of bounds to the Hilltoppers. They get it right into Felton, and she's fouled. She's very good in there on the blocks, and they got it into her quickly, and they surrounded her, but she gets fouled as she puts the ball up on the boards, and we'll go to the free throw strike. This is the front end of the 1-and-1.
And then we've got more activity and bodies hitting the floor across the way there.
These girls are aggressive. Presses on once again. They get the ball into Weimer.
And you get an immediate whistle.
Now a good move by Phillips. Good job getting it in there and laying it up on the board. Scores it for the Cougars. Marley Phillips. Back come the Hilltoppers, a little strong on their shot. Weimer with it, gets it stolen. Ball out to the Cougars with 35 seconds and a 17-16 lead.
Looking for somebody that wasn't down there in the paint. And throws it out of bounds.
You get it into Seipolt. Back to Weimer. She stutter steps, takes it across the timeline. They got two on her, trying to stop her. Kaylee drives it all the way in the lane, and she tries to get a shot up, but they're going to get her for a travel. Took one too many steps before she laid it up. 15 seconds to go in the quarter, or in the half. They get it down low to Lewis. And she is fouled. And Tiffany Lewis will go to the line with 5 seconds remaining in the half. And that ends the half.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better, closer contest here, Terry. 17-16, battling back and forth up and down the floor, looking for a championship win. Valley and Terra Alta, the Hilltoppers and the Lady Cougars, 1 point apart at the half. Break here for these messages, and we will return with second half action, some stats, and more from the Castle right after this.
Jennings Excavating Incorporated, West Virginia's quality excavating and construction company. Dedicated to performance, Jennings offers complete turnkey services utilizing the right people and equipment for each job. With our experience, equipment, safety record, and dedication, we make even the most challenging projects a reality. Call Jennings Excavating today at 304-892-4425.
What does a fox eat?
The Big Daddy, love the wedgie, breadsticks, hoagies, hot and freshy, cheesy bread, and chicken wings, and Fox's Pizza makes me swing.
Get the triple play meal deal. 21 cut Big Daddy pizza, breadsticks, and a Pepsi 2-liter, all for $20.
What does a fox eat?
Fresh.
The crew at the Kingwood Walmart would like to thank the citizens of Preston County and our surrounding area for making us the one-stop shop for all your needs. Come in and see what's new for the upcoming lawn and garden season and stock up with what you need for those graduation parties, summer campfires, and family celebrations. If we don't have what you need on our shelves, go to walmart.com and we'll have it shipped to the store for free pickup or right to your home. Always, we thank you for shopping at your hometown Kingwood Walmart.
The Garage, your domain, where a wall full of tool stacks holds the stories of past projects, where the utility light hangs like a loyal friend. So when you have to make the trip for parts, you want to make it fast. Just order your parts online at advanceautoparts.com. You can pick them up in-store in just 30 minutes, then get right back to doing what you love. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back to the garage.
Advance Auto Parts, 318 East Main Street in Kingwood.
Preston Preston Memorial Hospital offers 4 locations in Preston County to complete your laboratory tests. Our friendly, qualified staff is happy to serve you in Kingwood, Reedsville, Fellowsville, and now our newest location in Brewston Mills at the Brewston Mills Medical Center, where no appointment is necessary as walk-ins are welcome on Mondays from 7 to 5, Tuesdays through Thursday from 7 to 3:30, and 7 to 11 on Fridays. For directions or questions, give us a call at 304-379-1103.
From a simple switch, troubleshooting a problem, a new service, to that backup generator that you'll need in times of emergency, Blake Electric can handle all your electrical needs. They have the experience and knowledge to do it professionally and safely and do the job right the first time.
Okay, we're back for second half action here as the Valley Cougars have a 1-point lead over the homestanding Terrata Hilltoppers here in the A Girls Championship Division. Kind of surprising, Steve, as the Hilltoppers, with their size advantage, you think would be dominating on the glass, but the Valley Cougars have done an excellent job getting rebounds out of there and getting on the run.
Well, and I think when you get past your starting 5, when you get into that 6th, 7th, 8th player on the bench, I think maybe Valley, although they have fewer people, is maybe a little more talented in those positions, or has a little more speed. They've got some kind of an it factor that makes them more effective when they are on the floor against some of the subs that the Hilltoppers have had in play. Whether that continues, how the big floor plays a part in it, and whether anybody can get hot from the foul line, those are all factors I think that will play a big part in second half action here and maybe determine the outcome of this one. But it's been a fine battle by 2 good teams up and down the floor here. Despite the relatively low score, you've seen some good fundamental basketball once again. And overall today, I've been very impressed by that as much as anything else, by how well these teams are coached in the fundamentals. And I think that's very important because at this level, you're grooming players and creating players and putting them, finding out what their best role is on the floor when they get into that next level of play, when they move on to middle school and ultimately on to the high school ranks. Your best players come in with a much better feel for what their role is and how to play it and how to achieve success. And it starts right here.
Well, it's time for third quarter action as the Hilltoppers and the Lady Cougars battle it out to see who will be the champions of the A-Division Grasshopper Tournament. Hilltoppers will inbounds from the far sidelines, get this rolling, and we're underway here at Knights Castle in Kingwood.
The adjustment I would look for here, and you saw it, I would look for the Hilltoppers to try and spread the defense out a little bit, maybe get some opportunities from the perimeter, but try to pull Valley out a little farther away from the basket defensively to see if they can make some headway inside. And again, got to make points from the line.
Lewis with her second attempt misses the iron, so we'll automatically go over to the Cougars.
Somebody's going to win or lose this game at the free throw line tonight here, Terry.
Cougars get it inbounds to Seipold. Seipold brings it up the floor around 2 or 3 Hilltoppers.
Now she's drawing a crowd. She's got to be able to find some help. And that time she was able to get some help.
I called that foul on White. I'm seeing three fouls on her for the Hilltoppers. They get it into Weimer. Weimer all the way in with a left-hand shot, no good. White with the rebound. Back comes the Toppers.
Weimer again stymied on the drive.
Just loses control and it rolls out of bounds back to the Hilltoppers. No one able to get a shot up. It just seems like they can't get down in possession with the ball in scoring position. Five-second call, good defense by the part of Marley Phillips. Creates the turnover for, and another quick whistle.
And we go back the other way. Things getting just a little bit sloppy after the halftime break here. Or the whistles are coming a little bit quicker.
Yes.
Yet to be determined. But
now a timeout.
We're going to have a timeout, and the coaches are going to talk about it. That's for sure. And that may be part of the advice that that is being given down here. Okay, the officials are tightening up. You're going to have to play a different game here. You're not going to be able to go hammer and tongs down under the basket or put hands on people out here in the open floor. That may be what both coaches are telling their respective charges at this point.
.453 here in the third period. No one has scored. 17-16 in favor of the Cougars. Now a steal on the inbounds. Seipold drives it into the lane, off the glass, no good. Rebound out of there is number 4, Felton. Felton all the way down, takes a shot, no good.
Felton got a little out of control at the end of that, rolled the ball off her leg, managed to get it back, but it kind of destroyed all the timing.
Back and forth action by both teams, but no one getting the ball in the hoop. Till now. Big shot by number 54, Miss White. Now a turnaround by Seipold. She misses. Rebound underneath by Felton. And they call a foul on 54. That's Shayla Brandt underneath. Back come the Hilltoppers. Leading 18-17. Shot too long, but a putback. Trickles over the rim and out of bounds to Valley. Trying to get the ball in. Good press defense. But Weimer picks it up and will bring it up past the timeline. Kristen Lamka just all over Weimer. Strips the ball out of bounds with 3:25 remaining. Back in bounce comes Weimer with the ball. Sets up at the top of the key. Now a drive underneath. No foul was called. Phillips tried a shot from in the paint. Ball turns back over to the Hilltoppers. Here they come. Had a wide open shot underneath, missed. Second time up, good. Felton scores that.
The 3-point lead, the biggest in a while here now, Terry.
Seipel wanted a foul called, didn't get it. As they come down the other way, and there is a foul.
And both these teams struggling now a little bit with figuring out their positioning, their spacing, where they're at on the floor in a given moment.
Kristen Lamka to the line. Short. Second one good. 21-17. Hilltoppers getting to stretch that lead. And another steal and a run out the other way. White takes it all the way to the hole, misses the layup. And now a scramble on the floor. Bodies diving everywhere.
Scramble that turned into a scrum. I think the definition of that's when you get 4 bodies or more on the floor, it's a scrum. All right, here we go. Back the other way. Valley struggling to make something happen, and a running one-hander that's going to be off the mark and gathered in there by Paige Lockery. And at the 2-minute mark, we make the turn here with East attacking the basket on the other end quickly. They're going very, very quickly in the middle of the floor here both ways, but neither team able to make much headway in terms of strong finishes. Struggle in regard to that. So with 1 minute, 53 seconds remaining in the third period, they'll take this timeout and come to the sidelines. And again, more adjustments being made by both of these coaching staffs as their teams have struggled to produce a lot of points here in this third period. But you have to say, Terry, it's been an exciting and a competitive game, and there are some real good matchups here, and you're seeing some play by individual players that you just know you're going to be hearing their names on the radio and on the TV broadcasts for years to come.
Yeah, there's some talent down here that we're starting to see, and I know that Rodney Liston has already used a couple of these girls on his team last year, so in the middle school ranks. So they've gotten a little bit of playing time from Valley, and they're real young, so they can only get better with time. There's Weimer with a shot, misses it. Ball off of a Cougar. .138 in the third. Time trickling down. A shot taken by Felton, no good. Once again, they're on the floor for a tie-up. Emily Helms was down scrambling on the floor for the Cougars. As she's in the ball game. They get it into Felton. Felton misses the shot over to, it trickles off the back of the iron, actually off the back of the bank board, top of the bank board.
Now Weimer brings that ball back to the middle of the floor and brings it up and creates some space for herself to work here. But again, not enough motion in the Cougar offense at times when she's doing that.
Felton all the way, coast to coast. Big score. Stretches
Inside.
that lead.
Yeah, inside a minute to go in the third period. And the Hilltoppers out to that 23-17 lead, and that's been their biggest lead of the afternoon.
48 seconds.
Yeah, they've struggled to try and create some type of dominance here.
Oh, really good give and go by the Lady Cougars that time. Weimer scores it. That's their first points here in this third quarter.
And a missed second chance basket and what looks like an over the back. Give the Cougars fresh life here with 30 and a half seconds on the clock. They face a press, but they have plenty of time to get this ball down court and get a little bit closer here if they can navigate their way to an open look and a score.
Couldn't make it happen, and back come the Hilltoppers. Driving coast to coast was White. I believe they called the reach-in foul. So
10 seconds on the clock. They get that out on the wing. Missed shot, second chance opportunity. That bounds out. Third chance and a whistle.
Then we get a travel called. With 2.4 seconds, the Cougars will inbounds.
Long way to go here
and
not much time to do it.
And right at the buzzer, they score it. That was a big turnaround. A steal made by the Hilltoppers, and Felton gets a last-second shot to stretch that lead to 25-19.
That's keeping your wits about you with the clock running down, and that could have not gone any better for the Hilltoppers, nor could it have gone that exchange much worse for Valley, as they had clawed back a little closer, had an opportunity and a couple of missed shots, came down here and got the ball away from the Hilltoppers, and then gave it right back and let them score with virtually no time on the board.
All right.
25-19, we take the break. We'll be back. Terry will have more as we get set for the fourth quarter after this.
Jennings Excavating Incorporated, West Virginia's quality excavating and construction company. Dedicated to performance, Jennings offers complete turnkey services utilizing the right people and equipment for each job. With our experience, equipment, safety record, and dedication, we make even the most challenging projects a reality. Call Jennings Excavating today at 304-892-4425.
What does a fox eat?
The Big Daddy, love the wedgie, breadsticks, hoagies, hot and freshy, cheesy bread, and chicken wings, and Fox's Pizza makes me swing.
Get the triple play meal deal. 21-cut Big Daddy pizza, breadsticks, and a Pepsi 2-liter, all for $20.
What does a fox eat?
Fresh.
The crew at the Kingwood Walmart would like to thank the citizens of Preston County and our surrounding area for making us the one-stop shop for all your needs. Come in and see what's new for the upcoming lawn and garden season and stock up with what you need for those graduation parties, summer campfires, and family celebrations. If we don't have what you need on our shelves, go to walmart.com and we will have it shipped to the store for free pickup or right to your home. Always, we thank you for shopping at your hometown Kingwood Walmart.
The Garage, your domain, where a wall full of tool stacks holds the stories of past projects, where the utility light hangs like a loyal friend. So when you have to make the trip for parts, you want to make it fast. Just order your parts online at advanceautoparts.com. You can pick them up in-store in just 30 minutes, then get right back to doing what you love. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back to the garage.
Advance Auto Parts, 318 East Main Street in Kingwood.
Preston Memorial Hospital offers 4 locations in Preston County to complete your laboratory tests. Our friendly, qualified staff is happy to serve you in Kingwood, Reedsville, Fellowsville, and now our newest location in Brewston Mills at the Brewston Mills Medical Center, where no appointment is necessary as walk-ins are welcome on Mondays from 7 to 5, Tuesdays through Thursday from 7 to 3:30, and 7 to 11 on Fridays. For directions or questions, give us a call at 304-379-1103.
From a simple switch, troubleshooting a problem, a new service, to that backup generator that you'll need in times of emergency, Blake Electric can handle all your electrical needs. They have the experience and knowledge to do it professionally and safely and do the job right the first time.
All right, we're back for fourth quarter final action here in the championship game of the A girls division of the Grasshoppers.
Third game of the afternoon, and we hope that y'all are enjoying this day of basketball on the mountaintop here in the castle. All the baseball people and lacrosse people thought that basketball was done.
Well, we got the coach of the year on TV right now.
Mr. Myers.
Mr. Myers and his friends are giving him a hard time down there.
Technical duty today down there, running the clock and dealing with his own particular kind of mayhem in regard to that.
You better believe he's out scouting today.
Well, yeah, there's no doubt about that. I didn't want to blow his cover. But yeah, he's in stealth coaching mode.
I'm not allowed to say recruiting.
Here today. No, don't say that word. That is not what happens.
Just teasing.
Yeah, Rick, it's always good to come up and help, and certainly helping this Grasshopper effort by lending some technical expertise, and much appreciated by everybody involved, as he may be one of the few people up here that really understands how to work this new clock.
Weimer is fouled by Felton. As that comes just as the clock starts here in the fourth period. They put 2 people on Weimer every time she gets a hold of the ball. And it's worked so far today for the Hilltoppers.
Well, it has.
They've taken the best ball handler out of the game. Shot up on the glass, no good. Rebound, put back, no good. Third shot attempt. And a tie-up down on the floor. Possession arrow to Valley. Boy, the Hilltoppers have had looks at the basket several times, Steve, down low, and just could not get them to get in the basket.
Both teams have struggled to score the ball. They have rebounded well and really struggled with second chance opportunities today. That if there's somebody down there that's charting that for the coach, he's not going to want to look at it. It's an ugly chart.
Yes. Turnaround shot off the glass, no good. A second chance rebound, trickles in. Tiffany Lewis opens up the fourth period, and then now the press is on. But here comes Seipolt, Graham Seipolt. And a good effort by Lamka to track her down and tip the ball out of bounds for the Hilltoppers. They throw it long to Weimer. She gets it up, no good. And now a battle down low. Tie up once again, arrow to the Hilltoppers. Shot was up off the glass by Felton, didn't go, and then a tie-up ensued. So now back come the Cougars. Time running out in this game, starting to slip away. 27-19 in favor of these Hilltoppers. Terrata all the way in, layup no good. Had a golden opportunity that time, just couldn't put it in the basket. Seipold back the other way. And she's fouled and will go to the line.
Now that's the kind of play the Cougars have to make, but they've got to score the ball when they get to the line, and thus far that has been really for both teams lacking today somewhat.
And making foul shots, very important in low-scoring games like this.
Second one up on its way and made, and that breaks the 20-point barrier for the Cougars. Perhaps the start of something to come here as they get a takeaway.
They're going to get 5. Lamka with a shove over on the sidelines as she was trying to keep Marley Phillips from driving the ball up past her.
Now they've been trying to draw those fouls all day, and they've been mostly turning the ball over out on the edge. But that time, that worked to Valley's advantage.
Weimer to the line with the 4:14 remaining. Kaylee Weimer. .33 tagged with that personal. The Hilltoppers. That's Nasal Rod. In the game, Kendra Nasal Rod. That puts Phillips to the line. Rebound Hilltoppers, and they'll start up floor. Phillips has a Seipold wide open down at the other end. She puts the ball up on the glass. No good. .344 remaining.
And the Hilltoppers are going to retain possession on the out of bounds. And we're going to get a timeout. 3:40 on the big board as they take the break here. Fourth period action in the championship on the line, but a 7-point deficit for a Cougar team that is having a difficult time scoring in the paint and an even more difficult time scoring from the free throw line. And those two things are going to conspire to do them in if they can't turn that around very quickly here, Terry, with only just over 3.5 minutes to go in the contest.
That's right, Steve. It's going to be very tough. They're all set up, ready to go down here.
Yeah,
We're waiting on the
Terra
Cougars to come off the bench.
Terra Alta Hilltoppers all stacked up, and Valley taking their time before running down here to get in position. And referee Joe Bellany whistles the ball into play. And we go back to work. Terra Alta retains possession. And they're going to try to shift some people around here. Get an easy look, and that one well over the iron. And taken down there on the baseline by Marley Phillips. Weimer on the run over half court. Errant pass. And the Hilltoppers go quickly back the other way with Lamka driving the ball and drawing the whistle. 3:05 on the clock, set to inbound. And they'll get it in for a bank shot. Up and in.
White scores it. Boom! From way downtown. Oh, in and out shot. Taken on the other end by Phillips. Just a little too strong. 10-point lead now by the Hilltoppers, and another timeout.
First double-digit advantage by either team here in this contest, Terry. And for the Hilltoppers, it comes at a time when they're looking to really kind of break this game open and take control. And unfortunately for Valley, the poor shooting and turnovers have really limited what they've been able to do to dig out from under what was a slow occurring lead. It took the Hilltoppers a long time to get out to a 5-6 point advantage. Then it was 7, then it was 9. Now it's double digits, and they're wearing down.
Yes, they are.
Excuse me, wearing down the Lady Cougars. So at this point, I'm not sure what you go into the huddle and say, to the likes of a Kaylee Weimer, who is out here just playing her heart out. You've got to find some alternatives to what you've been doing with the ball. Not sure who they whistled that one on, but it's going to put Shayla Brandt to the line for the Cougars.
Didn't hit the rim. So it goes over to Terra. Good inbounds pass. Two great looks by Paige Locker. He just couldn't get it to go in. Shot taken from distance, no good. Back come the Cougars. Time running down. We're down to 2:09. Shot up on the glass. Blocked.
Inside the 2-minute mark here, and the Hilltoppers spread their offense out a little bit, but they still go straight into the paint and attack the basket. With that 10-point advantage right now, they can press their lead. They can push hard. They do it there. They don't come away with any points, but they certainly take, 10, 12 more seconds off a clock that's already short for Valley.
Chloe Pingley in the game now for the Hilltoppers. Her first look at the ball game.
Weimer has it poked away.
Now we got an injury on the floor. She gets up fairly quick. She's got her cage rattled a little bit. Lamka.
Yeah, hard hit there for Lamka. She goes to the floor after the loose ball, and she shakes her head, tells the official, no, I'm okay. I'm not going out. And he may have
no, she's staying in.
Other designs, but she shakes it off.
All right, we'll see what happens now. They get the ball, try to get it into Weimer. To Seipolt. Seipolt shoots, swoosh! Tickles the net.
Long two for Seipolt. And clock continuing to wind at 1:10.
.58 seconds. And a scrum on the floor, tie up.
That'll belong to the Hilltoppers. And again, we're going to get the timeout now with less than a minute to go. I believe that'll be a 30-second timeout.
Well, the 18 boys kind of stand around over there. They're dying to get out on this floor for the final game of this day.
Yeah, they just want to warm up and get it going. Air ball tipped and controlled by Valley, and then a foul on a takeaway. Give that one to Emily Helms. 0-0. And the whistles are fast and frequent now. .9, the time remaining. And the bump.
Oh my.
Weimer commits the foul. Just under 34 on the clock, and nobody can make a free throw at this point.
33.
Weimer with the look there in traffic. I'm honestly not sure if that was a shot or intended to be a pass for somebody that didn't get there.
14 seconds.
The Hilltoppers, I think, can wind this one up now. Well, we're going to get one more whistle with 7 to go.
Weimer fouls out of the contest.
And gets a nice hand from the audience as she comes to the near side. Her effort, tremendous today. She's not happy because Valley is going to go down to defeat. The only thing in question now, the point total, and it looks like it's going to be 8.
Right at the buzzer.
At the buzzer. Why not? Basket at the buzzer makes it a 6-point win. And that will be your final. 30-24. The girls' A championship trophy will belong to the Terra Alta Hilltoppers. And our old buddy Gary Livengood, somewhere sitting in his easy chair with a cold drink watching this one, is just loving the fact that we have to keep saying Hilltoppers today.
Yeah, that takes it back
Hilltoppers.
to his days.
Yeah. No east, no west, none of that, just Hilltoppers.
Right.
Okay, well, this certainly a little different contest than what we expected. Certainly an exciting game. And the runners-up, the Lady Cougars from Valley, they'll claim their trophy. All right, that will bring us to the conclusion of the girls' championship, and we'll take a break for these messages one more time.
Jennings Excavating Incorporated, West Virginia's quality excavating and construction company. Dedicated to performance, Jennings offers complete turnkey services utilizing the right people and equipment for each job. With our experience, equipment, safety record, and dedication, we make even the most challenging projects a reality. Call Jennings Excavating today at 304-892-4425.
What does a fox eat?
The Big Daddy, love the wedgie, breadsticks, hoagies, hot and freshy, cheesy bread, and chicken wings, and fox
Get the triple play meal deal. 21 cut Big Daddy pizza, breadsticks, and a Pepsi 2-liter, all for $20.
What does a fox eat?
Fresh.
The crew of the Kingwood Walmart would like to thank the citizens of Preston County and our surrounding area for making us the one-stop shop for all your needs. Come in and see what's new for the upcoming lawn and garden season and stock up with what you need for those graduation parties, summer campfires, and family celebrations. If we don't have what you need on our shelves, go to walmart.com and we will have it shipped to the store for free pickup or right to your home. Always, we thank you for shopping at your hometown Kingwood Walmart.
The Garage, your domain, where a wall full of tool stacks holds the stories of past projects, where the utility light hangs like a loyal friend. So when you have to make the trip for parts, you want to make it fast. Just order your parts online at advanceautoparts.com. You can pick them up in-store in just 30 minutes, then get right back to doing what you love. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back to the garage.
Advance Auto Parts, 318 East Main Street in Kingwood.
Preston Memorial Hospital offers 4 locations in Preston County to complete your laboratory tests. Our friendly, qualified staff is happy to serve you in Kingwood, Reedsville, Fellowsville, and now our newest location in Brewston Mills at the Brewston Mills Medical Center, where no appointment is necessary as walk-ins are welcome on Mondays from 7 to 5, Tuesdays through Thursday from 7 to 3:30, and 7 to 11 on Fridays. For directions or questions, give us a call at 304-379-1103.
From a simple switch, troubleshooting a problem, a new service, to that backup generator that you'll need in times of emergency, Blake Electric can handle all your electrical needs. They have the experience and knowledge to do it professionally and safely and do the job right the first time.